Hey guys, welcome back to First Snow. Um, yeah, I don't remember if I read this or not, so I'm just gonna hop right into it. I have food, or I'm awake enough, and my stomach's not gonna yell at me for not having food. Plus, I have food right across from me, and I have enough water, plenty enough. Um, so last video is not gonna be a problem anymore. Um, yeah. So even a free spirit like Cap has something she's working towards. It seems I can't get away from how much of a mess my life is, with no idea what I want to do for a career. We get some good old jazz. The two of us head outside with our next classes in the other building. In other buildings, as we do, I look about warily as students from other classes pass by. I'd rather not bump into that angry woman again. Who are you held up with anyway? Bump into a friend? That would require there to be another behind her in the first place. She's about the last person I call a friend. Kind of scary, actually. She might have been asking out the small talk before, but now we're just now playing Portal 2. Now I have her full interest. With reluctance, I think back to the event. I'm not really sure if you know her. Tall, blonde, green eyes. Today she's wearing a very muddled pine green sweater. Has a very sharp look. Did she have high boots? I don't know. She's kind of pretty. Now that I have time to think about it, she was quite beautiful, and more than her body, too. I liked her sense of fashion. I actually think I know who you're talking about. Yeah? Yeah, our other founding member. Oh, crap. She hasn't dropped the idea of me joining at all, and now wants her, of all the people, to be a part of this. My reaction to the news apparently shows on my face. If we're thinking of the same person, I've seen her around, and I've heard some things. She floats around the art department a lot. So the other club tried to grab her, but she didn't even pretend to consider, just told them to get lost. Which means she is still free. If she already rejected one club, why would she join another? Because it's led by me, of course. I'm not even gonna fight that. I don't even have the willpower to fight that. I need to get to my next class. Being late for one today has already been too much. Resigned to my fate, I waved goodbye and start to head off. Not more than a couple of seconds later, I hear her calling out behind me. Before you go, actually wait, meet me on the second floor of the arts building after classes, okay? We need to get started on finding a club room and stuff. Okay. Alright. I guess I'm a part of this now, whether I like it or not. Dealing with that woman makes me shudder, though. But but surely she'll just reject Cap, and it'll be that. Oh yeah, this. Oh, by the way, Merry Christmas, everyone, and Happy Holidays. I'm not gonna upload anything tomorrow because that is actually Christmas. Christmas Eve, I don't really care about. Like, or not. I don't actually care about, but I'm wishy-washy towards Christmas Eve. Like, if I record something, great. If I don't, whatever. I'll just blame it on the holiday, the quote holiday that it is. But yeah, I wish you all a Merry Christmas tomorrow, and Happy Holidays if you don't celebrate Christmas. Yeah. Anyway, as I'm walking through the halls at these hours, walking through the halls at these hours is a wholly different experience to the normal hustle and bustle, where students usually gossip, where students usually talk about drama in the hallways, organize dates, and other such things, and hurry between classes with arms full of overpriced textbooks. There's now a silence, a sweet one at that. All to be seen at this hour is the odd straggler thinking about dinner than schoolwork. Well, them and the Christmas decorations. I get the feeling that the arts and humanities staff take some enjoyment out of getting ready for the occasion. Much like the school itself, the decorations looked a bit ragged, probably hauled out every year for decades. With little to do until Cap shows up, exploring the arts building and peering into this classroom or that winds up the passing time. I was about to say, is that the Grinch? No, it's just a giant moose that they slapped a hat and nose on to be like, oh, it's Rudolph. But they did very crudely. Heading up the stairs, I take my sweet time strolling through the hallways. Everything is bathed in the orange of the is bathed in orange sunset. It's the quiet of the hall, the quiet halls, giving the building a sincere atmosphere. It's calming after the day's events.
Zoom in on that moose. I want to see the moose. Moose. Give me the moose. I want the moose.
It isn't until a good few minutes pass that I find the first thing of much interest, a single room with a door left open. With curiosity getting the better of me, I stroll up the hallway and gingerly step inside. At least I can close the door for them. With a handful of chairs actually set against the table, I'd think the room was on. Oh, hello. I would think the room was unused if it was not for the paints, papers, sketchbooks sewn across the tops of cupboards. If Cap wanted a club room, this would be good as any. I hope I could show that. As I peer about the sight of one particular canvas amongst the whole room catches my attention. The painting of a woman standing in water, sitting, drawing on an easel. The painter's utensils still lying about. I'm so hoping I could show this, because that didn't really help. As I step up to look at it, I'm surprised by how old-fashioned it looks. It looks like the kind of oil painting that would have been drawn a century or so ago. Every brushstroke and line has depth to it. The painter's every movement is clearly visible. As I find myself struck by its beauty, time slipping by me as I stare. Her soft-looking skin and flowing locks of hair are enough to make me wistfully sigh, her face telling me of her free spirit. It's beautiful. My thoughts are suddenly get interrupted by the creaking of a door opening further, causing me to whip around in fright. Hello. What is your name? I do wonder that now. The particular person standing in the doorway, looking straight at me, does nothing to settle my racing heart, much less the fact that I'm not even supposed to be in here. Sorry, I didn't mean... I quickly tried to stammer out something, but words keep catching in my throat. Oh, it's vending machine girl. Oh, it's vending machine girl. Allison! My name is Allison! It's actually not, but we'll just roll with it. Merlo. Allison Merlo is my name. So you do have a name. Ellen Why do I get the feeling that what? Why do I get the feeling that is a celebrity's name? I don't know why, but that just the beats of Elin Turner ring a bell for like, yes, celebrity. Anyway, this is Elin. I quickly nod for all my nervousness about maybe being somewhere I shouldn't. Elin doesn't actually seem to care about that. In fact, she almost looks bored. If this room's used by a bunch of people, there's a good chance she might not know I'm an intruder. Well, I'm gonna close the place up. If you want anything, you should grab it. Not that I think you have anything here. The cold edge on her voice just freezes my entire body. I mean, I could explain why I'm in here. Elin narrows her eyes and crosses her arms, waiting for my response, a response which is interrupted by a familiar voice booming from the entrance. Hey, Ellie! For all my life, my entire time existing, I don't think I've ever been so glad to see Cap. Given this art club business was her idea, it's for the best that if she explains it off. It's the best if she explains it all. Ellen doesn't look impressed as Cap skips into the room looking this way and that like some tourist. Good work, you already found us a room. This will work perfectly. So, Cap got herself a new coon. Wish I was surprised. Yep. Hey! Fuck Knuckle! Don't agree with that! And what do you want this room, pray tell? Well... The current club... As sure you know, let me start over. As I'm sure you know, the current art club is just god-awful. So instead of dealing with them, we're gonna form one of our own. And it looks like you and Ellie have found us our club room. Ah! I see what happened now. Cap engineered the situation so we all be here together. It's not very subtle, but that's all the more reason for her to have come up with it. I try my best to backpedal in a way that doesn't upset her either. I just thought we would draw a bit. I didn't mean to intrude. I I got permission to use this room to practice my painting, not for some dumb club. 2 against 1, majority rule. I didn't say anything. Where the fuck did you get the other one? It was you and... So far, it was you and no one else. I was just neutral. Well, too bad. This is dictatorship. Ellen stands her ground, staring down her opponents as I tried best to stay well out of the way and out of the argument. Her resolve doesn't last, though, realizing the futility of it. She eventually heaves a sigh at Cap's antics. I can't say I wholly blame her. I just want to work in peace. That isn't much to ask. But I'm going. Not going to get anything more done today, anyway. Ooh, you have a nice scarf. Excuse me. Ellen turns to me after picking up her coat from a desk and pulling her scarf around her. Pulling her scarf off, like a desk or something, and putting it around her. Rather pointedly being finished with Cap. See you around, I guess. Yeah. At a loss for how I'm supposed to respond to an unenthusiastic tone, I'm left standing silently by a frustrated Ellen. Ellen throws her backpack. By a frustrated Ellen throws her backpack over her shoulder and strides out. Kappa just smiles and shrugs as she looks back to me, the argument they just had moments ago flowing off her like water on a duck's back. God, I cannot read or talk! So that's how it is. I feel like I got dragged into the middle of something. I didn't really think that would work, but it was worth a try. She's not listening to me at all. Am I just an instrument to try and win this argument between them? Yeah, whatever. Can't think about that. Cap is forceful. I mean, I know she knows well, but this did end up being a club. If this did end up being a club, I probably would enjoy it. There. Cap certainly wouldn't make it dull, and I think if Ellen got to know me better, she'd be nicer to me, but I don't want to risk Ellen getting even more annoyed with me. It feels like I've been left hunkered down in a foxhole with no man's... Yeah. And all I can do right now is hold my helmet on tight. That is fair, and wow, that gets the point across very good. As the orange... Thank you, computer. I did not need to get a notification. As the orange of the sunset starts to wane outside, it becomes obvious that nothing more is going to get done today, just as Ellen said. I'd better head home. It's getting late. I'll see you tomorrow. See ya. If you ever want to draw, feel free to drop by the new club room. Precisely none of what Ellen said penetrated that thick skull of hers, did it? I just give a weak smile as I head out, and I wave and take my bag, idly wondering if Rose will be cooking something for dinner or bringing home takeout. It's something more heartening to think about than today's efforts, anyway. I still think that moose is a Grinch. I don't know why. Soda. As I collapse onto the couch and settle in, the deafening sound of This is the sound of silence. Rushes in. The odd passing car from the street below the apartment only highlights the quiet of the room. The quietness of the room. Plucking my phone from my pocket after dropping my bag onto the cushion beside me, I take a quick note of time. I guess Rose got stuck in traffic or something. An annoying train of thought starts up again as I put it away. One that crept up on me occasionally ever since moving out, just waiting for nothing around to distract me. I can cope with the schoolwork easy enough. It's mostly just review now. People can't, like Cap might be a handful, but they do liven up the day's routine. It's a fair distance to campus from here, but the walk keeps me fit. It's the silence that I can't deal with. Grabbing the remote and flicking on the TV at least provides some background noise, but it's no replacement for the sounds of home. There's no mother busying herself over the cooking pot to welcome me home and ask how my day was. No excitable older brothers fighting about this silly thing or that. No father for me to be happy. No father for me to happily see me from work. To see me come home from work. It's just me now. My fingers roll over the screen in thought as it brings up the lock screen, mindlessly tracing out the cracks on the bottom corner. I could easily call them right now.
Oh yeah, you have to look, but there are cracks. It like blends in very well. It's like right down here.
I could easily call them right now. My mom and dad both made it clear I could ring any time at all. But as I stare at the screen, a deep apathy strikes me. Before college, I thought that with my family and old friends, just a phone call away, nothing would feel at all that different. Nope, it feels entirely different. Maybe I could just admit myself how big of a change that really would be. Admitting defeat, and the phone ends up on the couch beside me as I watch television. The news is interesting today, so at least it's some distraction from all of this. Just when I thought I'd finally found a friend or two in college, it ends up being a mess. Why do people have to be so goddamn complicated? As the door opens up behind me, I close the thoughts on the subject. There's no point in mulling things over any further. Art matters. Act 1. Oh. Oh! So with that, I will say, that is where I'm gonna end the video. It's like a good natural stopping point. Oh, excuse me. It's a good natural stopping point, and I did get advised from one of my friends that, the video should be like either 20 minutes or 40 minutes because that's what YouTube likes now. So, yeah, I guess this is gonna be 20 minutes. A 20-minute series. I think I'm gonna be leaning more on the 40-minute mark. Because that's what I would just kind of naturally do. League, I don't think is going to be affected. I think it's just going to be one game per. I think it's going to be one game per video. So however long that takes, I'll do that still. But everything else that where it's like, all right, I'm ending the video type thing. That I think it's gonna lean more on 40. But with kind of dating sims, my interest kind of goes down further the more I play it. Like, not in a sitting, like not like coming back to it. Like if I sit down in a sitting, I couldn't like really do it. But yeah, that's gonna be it for this video. So this series and probably Our Life Beginning as Always is going to be 20 minutes. I do have to ask if they want to come on to Our Life Beginning and Always. I don't think they want to because of how I don't think Omni would want to because of how much they of how much our lives are integrated, or like how busy they are. So that may just be me. I will like say yes or no, or like it, like when the next video of Our Life Beginning and Always comes up, that's when I'll say like yes, Omni is joining me, or no, Omni is not joining me. But yeah. So with that, I am going to end the video here. So other playlists, other series that I have done are Our Life Beginning and Always, Totally Accurate Battle Simulator or Tabs, Tell Me Why. I've done 2 Try Not to Laugh challenges and 2 Try Not to Sing challenges. Some finished playthroughs and one-offs that I've done are Doki Doki Literature Club, Nocturne Prelude, Plants vs. Zombies, which is a recent finish, Sudoku, and Spore. So with that, I will see you guys in the next issue. See ya!